Record keeping. Like our elders say, to decide where you are going next, you need to remember where you have been. In summary, this is what this message is going to talk about. This message is on record keeping and is meant to teach you how to keep records and how they can benefit your farming. Farming, just like any other business, needs to be carefully managed in order to be successful. And one of the tools that can help you successfully manage your farm is record keeping. You can keep different kinds of farm records, such as records on expenditure, income, activity details, and relevant contact information. To begin, you will need to get a notebook, which will be used solely for keeping records related to your farming operations. If you cannot write, get someone from within your community who can assist you by doing the writing, like your CEA.
Sama tro puparan laji wo bukulambo
mbaru apam duktosa
dama wula akto sablambi.
For your expenditure records page, you should make 5 columns labeled date, description, quantity, unit price, and total cost. The description column should always state clearly what you are purchasing or spending the money on, such as payment for tractor services. Every time you buy something or pay for a service for your farm, you should record it on this page of your notebook.
Anyi shukuru kuna wula kama yara. O ya no bunda.
Ni shukuru kuna mnyama.
Inchanga dani kenza mbukula. Jamtu tizama mbukula tumana.
To.
Ye, yimle bamba. Jekan tambe yara utani. Sama, ande Patriza. Dewata. Kada tiba gaan adam pompoma.
Dewala.
Dewayi. Ne karante.
Dewala.
Na wa tuyo. Wa na karante bo zakanga.
Similarly, you should have another page for only recording income you get from your farming activities, like the one for expenditure. This should also have date, description, quantity, unit price, and total amount. Every time you manage to sell some of the produce from your harvest, you should record it on this page at the price at which they were sold. The third kind of records you should keep is on the details of your farming activities. These should always include the dates the activities were carried out. For example, if you wanted to record on fertilizer application, you would enter the date of application, number of bags, and the type of fertilizer applied, also how the fertilizer was applied. For records on planting, you would enter the variety of seed planted, date of planting, total quantity of seed used, and the total number of acres planted. Finally, you can keep records on the contacts of all individuals or companies relevant to your farming operations. Examples of these would be the contacts of your CEA, AEA, input dealer, buyers of your produce, tractor service providers, etc. In short, anyone you hold transactions with in connection with your farming business should have their contact details and address recorded on this page in your notebook. Finally, you should never forget to take receipts for all the purchases you make, as they may be useful in subsequent transactions, such as dealing with a rural bank or credit institution. At the end of the season, you can refer to all the entries you have made in this book to correctly calculate your total expenditure and hence the profit. This book should also be consulted when making important decisions, such as number of people to contract to work on your field. Perhaps you hired too many this year and had to pay too much, or you hired too few and the process took too long, which then might have damaged your crops. If you have plans to access a loan facility from a bank, the records you have been keeping will become very useful and might help you secure a loan if you are able to provide documents and receipts that track your previous farm income and transactions. Record keeping is a very beneficial activity, and if you have not been doing so, this season is a good time to start.